In the last 24 hours, we've seen 2 domestic violence incidents in Palm Beach County. One of those cases left a woman fighting for her life in the hospital.
Yeah, for victims out there, there is some help. CBS 12's Luli Ortiz has more on where you can turn.
In Boynton Beach late Monday, a man surrendered to police and was arrested for aggravated assault following a SWAT standoff. Investigators say he refused to come out after a witness said he hurt a woman in front of young children.
Come out slowly with your hands in the air.
And hours later in Lake Worth, dramatic cell phone video shows SWAT team members with guns drawn approaching a home on 7th Avenue and North Dixie Highway.
Walk towards us slowly with your hands in the air.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say a man shot his wife before taking his own life. That victim is fighting for her life.
We're seeing situations like we did last night in Lake Worth and in Boynton Beach. It's going from one extreme to the other.
Susan Carlini with Palm Beach County Victim Services get calls from law enforcement even in the middle of the night. Advocates meet survivors of violent crimes and they begin their journey of healing.
We will either respond to the scene or will respond to a hospital. These cases that we're seeing like we did last night, it's one extreme. It just goes from one end to the other.
As the holiday nears, they want to remind everyone about the resources available for victims. Right now, they work around 300 cases a month, but it's expected to rise after the new year.
We do see a huge increase right after the holidays. There is the issue of, coercive controls. There's a lot of stalking involved in these cases, and we take that very seriously, because that can lead to violence.
And we do a lot of education and advocacy.
Local pastor Dr. J.R. Thicklin is also the CEO of Destiny by Choice, a nonprofit that offers supports to victims statewide.
Expectations sometimes are not met, strain and not being able to perform certain things. And that type of stress exacerbates things that are already present. And oftentimes it goes into this area of where it becomes fatal. When you're talking about every single day, at least 6 females alone die in domestic violence. It's the most predictable.
He says when uncontrollable stressors rise during the holiday season, so does domestic violence. They urge anyone who needs help or knows someone who may be a victim to call this 24/7 hotline. It's posted on the Palm Beach County Victim Services website. It's also on CBS12.com.
It is that neighbor who made that phone call this morning in Lake Worth because they heard something. They did not turn off the lights and turn over. They turned on the lights and made a phone call. Each person can play a role by being extra sensitive.
I'm Luli Ortiz, CBS 12 News.